What's going on, everybody? I appreciate you guys for tuning in to the Superhuman Garden YouTube channel. I know my voice sounds a little weird. I have been under the weather for a little while, but I wanted to talk to you guys about, these storms that have come through. Yes, we've gotten some damage as well, even in the garden. So let's go ahead and give you guys a look here. So you can see that they've pretty much cleared out the sunflower bin that we had here. It looked really nice, but hey, this is a part of gardening. This is what comes with it. Now, also, if we come on around here, you can see that all of the tomato vines once were going vertically up these trellis here, and now they've been kind of snapped in half. And so I think those will be fine. We'll eventually get some nice seeds out of the sunflowers as well. But overall, a lot of damage was done in our garden. Now, not only has the weather been crazy, alongside that, about 4 weeks ago, I came out to the garden to check on the collards, and there were absolutely no leaves left. Guys know what happened. The cabbage moths got to them. The caterpillars got to them. And they've left absolutely nothing on the plants, okay? And so I had to pretty much take the remains off of the plant, give them some fertilizer, and just hope for the best. Now, they started to look a little bit better, like they're starting to produce some growth. So let's go ahead and check that out. So yeah, this is about where they would be probably about April. So we're behind on these. This one seems to be doing okay. Okay. So the goal still is to have some nice collards for this winter. And so what I'm gonna have to do is kind of double down a little bit more on the fertilizer, which I really hate to do, but hey, we want to have collards for the winter, so sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And of course, the only plants that did pretty well throughout this storm that's happened are the bananas. Still didn't get any bananas this year, but hey, we'll see what happens next year. Now, one more thing I wanted to tell you guys before we talk about, how to move forward from these disasters that happen. I wanted to let you guys know that we do have a Facebook page now, and we also started a nonprofit organization where we are going to be giving garden products, tools to those that are in need that can't afford it. And you guys know that, these groceries are out of control. And so we try to do our part in, getting people up to speed with growing their own food. And there's no better way to do that but to provide, those that really need it. Now, also, yeah, there are going to be people that donate garden tools, garden products. So if you are in the Indianapolis, Indiana area, and you would like to donate, please let me know. Okay, so you can email me at prospergardenfoundation at gmail.com. Okay, and so we are on the the road to really changing people's lives by getting them up to speed with growing their own food, and so that way we're just helping one family at a time. Okay. Now, let's talk about how do we move forward, right, when these disasters happen. So as I mentioned before, it's a part of gardening, right? This is why it's very important to have backup plants, okay? So although we started growing these collards, I can't remember if it was, February or whenever it was, right? What you want to do is keep backups, and you can grow those individually in pots, right? And so this time of year, we know rainfall is heavy, the winds are high, tornadoes come where I am, Now, I didn't really anticipate what, hit Florida and the southeastern region to necessarily hit the Midwest like it did, but we got a nice end of the run as well. But to add on to that, you just have to be prepared. You never know what's going to happen. You can't. This is what I'll say for where I am. We may have gone, I don't know, five weeks maybe without any rainfall at all. Next, it just won't stop raining. The winds are high. The crops are being damaged. So you always have to be prepared. Not only that, here's what I would have to say. Having a greenhouse will help you. Even if you're, in Florida, if you're in Georgia where it's typically hot, having, some sort of hoop house, some sort of greenhouse can be a benefit in times like these. I mean, even for myself, we've got a greenhouse. Now, yes, we do have some things in there. Wish I would have had collards in there, but I didn't. I know collards like to be outdoors. They really thrive outdoors. But you just kind of have to have your ducks in a row. But at the same time, you can't let it get you down. These things happen. It could potentially happen again next year, and you got to be ready for it, okay? So that's what I want to give you guys, a little bit of encouragement, give you guys a little bit of knowledge on what to do in times like this. Yes, even if you have a hoop house or a greenhouse, yes, that can get destroyed as well. But at least you have some sort of way to possibly protect your crops. Not all of them, some of them, if possible. Okay, so I appreciate you guys. The next video, we're going to be talking about, collecting your seeds out of the garden, how to stay organized with that. And I'm going to show you what I do in order to achieve that. All right, so I'm out, guys. Peace.